Welcome to Geopolitics Now. It's Thursday, November 6th. I'm Anne-Sophie Goninet. Today, Pierre Haski examines 3 key lessons from a series of democratic election victories across the US.
If it were just Zoran Mamdani's win in New York City, Donald Trump could easily dismiss the Democratic success as irrelevant. New York is so unrepresentative of America that it's often its antithesis. But Tuesday's results went far beyond that. Multiple elections took place, and every single one ended in a Democratic victory. In some cases, such as in New Jersey, the outcome even reversed the results of the presidential election held exactly 1 year ago. So what can we learn from this? 3 lessons stand out, each of which will weigh heavily on the remainder of Trump's term. First, the president overestimates his personal influence. He chose to get directly involved in the New York campaign, and he lost. As usual, he resorted to insults against his opponents, but to no effect. Trump labeled Mamdani a communist, long considered the ultimate political insult in the United States, yet the attack failed to resonate. He also tried to stoke fears of Islam, calling Jewish New Yorkers who voted for Mamdani stupid. The effort fell flat, particularly since the most prominent story about anti-Semitism in the news was the interview between Hitler-admiring influencer Nick Fuentes and podcaster Tucker Carlson, both part of Trump's Make America Great Again orbit.
What's the second lesson, Pierre?
Trump may repeat ad nauseum that America is living through a golden age, but that's not how most Americans feel. Persistent inflation, the inconsistencies of the ongoing trade war, and the lack of tangible progress in reindustrialization have all caused widespread frustration. Trump seems to have forgotten the number one rule of U.S. politics. The economy always drives voter behavior. As Bill Clinton's famous campaign slogan put it, it's the economy, stupid. Mamdani made his mark by proposing a cap on New York's exorbitant rents, addressing a real economic pain point, while his personality and optimism did the rest. Trump still has a year to prevent next year's midterm elections from becoming a repeat of this week's Democratic resurgence, clearly fueled by the disappointment of voters who supported him not for his ideology, but because they believed he would improve their lives.
And so the third lesson is about Trump's reaction to defeat.
Tout autre que Trump, any other president would study the warning signs, adjust course, and attempt to right wrongs after an early rebuke from voters. But with Trump's impulsive temperament, there's a real risk he will double down instead, pushing even further toward authoritarianism. For more than 9 months, Trump has been eroding the checks and balances that form the backbone of American democracy, centralizing power to an unprecedented degree. He could now go even further, especially as the American justice system begins to question his style of governance. Many Americans fear that the next step could be his invocation of 19th century laws to grant himself full powers, expand military deployment beyond what's already in place, and bring judges and the press to heel. Paranoia, maybe, but Trump has never been one to accept defeat, and Tuesday's results clearly had the makings of one.
En avait clairement le parfum.
Geopolitics Now is a World Crunch production. Automated speech technology is used for Pierre Haski's English voice. If you like this podcast, we'd really appreciate it if you could help us out with a follow, share, and a 5-star rating on your preferred podcasting platform. For more of the best of the international press delivered exclusively in English, visit us at worldcrunch.com.